Block 1. The quantum secret of identical particles. There is a law of physics so fundamental it's woven into the very fabric of existence, yet it operates in near total silence, hidden from our everyday perception. It's a forbidden truth, not because it's dangerous, but because it dismantles our most cherished intuition, the idea of individual identity. This is the law of indistinguishable particles, the principle that exposes a cosmic scale counterfeit at the heart of all matter. In the world we see, no two things are ever truly identical. 2 grains of sand, examined under a powerful enough microscope, will reveal unique crystalline structures, different histories of erosion, and a distinct number of atoms. 2 factory-made ball bearings, seemingly perfect clones, will have microscopic imperfections and a unique atomic lattice. We take for granted that everything, at some level, has its own identity. But quantum mechanics operates by a different, more radical set of rules. At the fundamental level, particles of the same type, every electron, every proton, every up-quark, are not just similar, they are absolutely, perfectly, and mathematically identical. This isn't an approximation. Every electron is a perfect, ageless clone of every other electron in the universe. To grasp how profound this is, consider this thought experiment. Imagine you could reach out and pluck a single electron from a carbon atom in the tip of your finger. Now, imagine a physicist on a planet orbiting Proxima Centauri, 4.2 light-years away, does the same, isolating an electron from an alien rock. If you were to instantaneously swap these 2 particles, what would happen? The answer, according to the laws of quantum mechanics, is absolutely nothing. Not a single measurable property of the universe would change. The total quantum state of the cosmos would be exactly the same as it was before. This is because there is no your electron or their electron. There is only the electron field, an invisible universal ocean that permeates all of spacetime. What we perceive as individual particles are merely localized, quantized vibrations, excitations in this field. Every electron is just one quantum of energy in the electron field, and every single quantum is identical. They all have the exact same mass, the exact same charge, the exact same intrinsic angular momentum or spin. There are no hidden variables, no secret serial numbers that differentiate one from another. This isn't just a philosophical curiosity. It has massive, tangible consequences that shape our reality. The stability of the very atoms that make up our world depends on it. The Pauli exclusion principle, first formulated by Wolfgang Pauli in 1925, states that no 2 identical fermions, the category of particles that includes electrons, protons, and neutrons, can occupy the same quantum state simultaneously. This is the rule that prevents all the electrons in an atom from collapsing into the lowest energy level. Instead, they are forced to stack up in distinct energy shells, which in turn dictates the entire field of chemistry. The way atoms bond to form molecules, the structure of the periodic table, the very existence of complex matter, it all hinges on electrons being perfectly indistinguishable fermions. If they had even the slightest hinge of individuality, the Pauli exclusion principle would not hold, and the universe as we know it would dissolve into a featureless soup. Every experiment in particle accelerators, from CERN's Large Hadron Collider to Fermilab's Tevatron, has reinforced this principle. When physicists collide particles and analyze the spray of new ones that emerge, their calculations must account for this absolute sameness. The statistical models they use, Fermi-Dirac statistics for fermions and Bose-Einstein statistics, are built on this foundational assumption. Without it, their predictions would fail spectacularly. So, when you look at your hand or a tree or a star, you are not seeing a collection of unique individuals. You are seeing a complex arrangement of a handful of perfectly replicated universal components. The universe's ledger remains perfectly balanced whether a particle is here or across the cosmos, because fundamentally it's all the same particle, just manifesting in different locations. This cosmic counterfeit isn't a flaw, it's the operating system. But if the building blocks are all common, where does your profound and undeniable uniqueness come from? Block 2. Your body built from cosmic copies. From that cosmic principle of absolute sameness emerges the most personal paradox of all, the construction of your unique self. The fact that fundamental particles are indistinguishable isn't just an abstract concept for distant stars. It's the story of your own body. Over 99% of the mass of your atoms is composed of just 3 particles: protons, neutrons, and electrons. Every single one of these particles within you is a perfect copy of its counterpart anywhere else in the universe. The electron, orbiting a nucleus in a cell in your brain, is identical to an electron in the heart of the sun. The proton that forms the core of a hydrogen atom in the water you drink is indistinguishable from a proton forged in the Big Bang 13.8 billion years ago. You are assembled from a universal, prefabricated parts list. This realization can be jarring. It seems to strip away our sense of physical individuality. If our components are generic, are we? The answer lies in shifting our perspective from the parts to the pattern. Your identity is not contained within any single particle. It emerges from the staggering, almost infinite complexity of their arrangement. Think of it like the English alphabet. There are only 26 letters, a finite and identical set available to everyone. From these 26 letters, you can write a simple shopping list: milk, bread, eggs. Or you can arrange them to form Shakespeare's Hamlet. The letters are the same, but the information, the structure, and the meaning they convey are worlds apart. The particles in your body are the universe's alphabet. Your uniqueness is the novel written with them. It's in the specific sequence of 4 billion base pairs in your DNA, a molecule built from these common atoms. It's in the intricate, dynamic network of 86 billion neurons in your brain, each one firing in a unique pattern that constitutes your thoughts, your memories, your consciousness. Uniqueness arises not from the ingredients, but from the recipe. A recipe of unimaginable complexity, sculpted by genetics, experience, and the constant flow of energy and matter. This perspective radically reframes our connection to the cosmos. The boundary between you and the universe becomes beautifully blurred. When you take a breath, you are inhaling oxygen atoms whose constituent electrons are identical to the ones already in your lungs. When you eat an apple, you are incorporating carbon atoms whose fundamental particles are indistinguishable from the ones that were already part of your cellular structure. The process of life is one of constant exchange, a temporary borrowing and arranging of these universal components into the dynamic pattern that is you. It means that on a fundamental level, you are not separate from the world you observe. The same building blocks that form a distant nebula are, right now, forming your thoughts. This isn't a spiritual metaphor, it is a literal, physical reality. The universe is not just around you, it is literally within you in the most direct way imaginable. This understanding doesn't diminish your individuality, it elevates it. It suggests that you are a remarkable, transient masterpiece of cosmic organization. You are an island of immense complexity and information in a universe governed by simple, elegant laws. The cosmic counterfeit, the perfect sameness of all particles, is what makes the intricate structure of you possible. It is the blank, uniform canvas upon which the unique art of your existence is painted. You are both utterly common and infinitely rare, a temporary, impossibly complex pattern woven from an eternal, universal thread.